This is a big one. So this is probably the most important positive topic of all the 5 things we're talking about today, because this is where the innovation shines really, and people understand what new things are now possible. So every QC manager will be happy to know that AI chatbots in general now have the capability to access your data in real time if you configure it to do it that way, right? Think about this. What are some of the implications? So you have quality labs, and lab technicians are able to ask chatbots questions about the results that they're getting on the quality samples. It could be quality samples that are being tested right this minute, or it could be samples that have been approved for the products in the manufacturing plant, and you can ask questions about what is the iodine value, what is the free fatty acid value, like what are the trends in these things. It's amazing, because if you think about what the same lab technicians would have had to do before, they would have to look all that up. So looking up stuff takes time. Some lab technicians may be very technically savvy and they know what's other screens to go to find this information, but even them, it would take them time to get there. But when you ask the chatbot, it can pull up that information in real time. And from what I've seen, this is with conversational, like human conversation-like performance. So the chatbot might take a couple of seconds, but it will give you the information that you're looking for, right? And that way, the lab technicians can find issues in whatever they're studying, whatever they're analyzing, much faster. So think about production operators. The production operators can also work in accordance with the recipe. And if the recipe is not just a prescribed set of ingredients to include in production, but also includes production steps, sequences of steps. This is very exciting, because now the chatbot can assist the operator and tell him or her that you're on this step, the next step is this is what you need to do. So this helps a lot with training, and I'm sure quality managers are thinking about training their staff all the time. And when you think about bigger picture things like right first time metric, you are now able to ask the chatbot, what is my right first time trending like right now on that production line? So when you think about the manufacturing world, this is very important, because you don't have to go pull up the dashboard module, find the right way to filter the data, get to your thing. By that time, you might have to be in a different meeting talking to somebody. So if you have free time in between your calls or meetings, you can just ask the chatbot about the current state of your production facility in terms of quality. So that's very, very exciting. And my call to action on this one would be that you need to familiarize yourself with the art of the possible. One way to do this is to go to the ProveIt conference, ProveIt 2025, that's taking place in February in Dallas, Texas. Learn more about this. One other thing I'll add is that the chatbots need to be integrated with systems to be able to provide you this information. If they're not integrated with anything, they don't know anything, right? And so one of the things to look for is whether the chatbot can actually integrate with other systems by means of a unified namespace. So you'll hear more about unified namespace. Why is that important? That's important because any such chatbot or any such technology that does this will save your company time and money in integrating with other data sources and with other data systems. So if you're thinking you're already using some systems at your company today, and all you need is to get this chatbot to know about that data, if you get the chatbot that talks to the unified namespace, that will be the faster, the easier route to get all that data from all the different nodes and to be able to access it in real time. So this is important, And I would encourage all of you to look up this conference that's coming up, because there will be conversations about unified namespace and chatbots that give you that specific information.